welcomes you to the famous pit in Albuquerque for a boxing spectacular, La Mas Grande. Today's event brought to you by Corona Extra, La Cerveza Mas Fina. Ladies and gentlemen, the pit never looked better. Are you ready to get it on with some big-time boxing? Ladies and gentlemen, 12 rounds of boxing for the IBF Junior Bantamweight Championship. The official, the IBF president is Robert Lee. The supervisor at ringside, Mike Kusomoto. Ladies and gentlemen, the judges are as follows. From Canada, Bernie Cormier. From Colombia, Francisco Hernandez. From the United States, Walter Brown. The referee from the United States, Larry Chavez. This event sanctioned by the New Mexico Athletic Commission, Jim Bojo, chairman. Ladies and gentlemen, we first introduce the challenger in the blue corner. He is the former IBF Flyweight champion. He steps in the ring with a record of 27 wins, only one loss. He weighed in at 114 3/4 pounds. He is wearing gold with red. He was born and raised in Albuquerque, New Mexico. He is the former IBF Flyweight champion of the world. Ladies and gentlemen, here's Kid Dynamite, Romero. Ladies and gentlemen, in the red corner, from Bolivia, Colombia, he comes here today with a record of 21 wins, only one loss. He weighed in at an even 115 pounds. He is wearing white trunks trimmed in blue and yellow. He is presently the IBF Junior Bantamweight champion. Ladies and gentlemen, here is champion Harold Gray.
All right, and here's our matchup today. Harold Gray, big 4-inch height advantage, 3-inch reach advantage. Look to him to use it, otherwise the weights are straight. And of course, today we're fighting under the IBF rules, this being the IBF Junior Bantamweight Championship. Referee Larry Chavez giving, and of course the IBF rules are no standing 8 count, no 3 knockdown rule, no saving by the bell in any round, and only the referee can stop the fight. We're scheduled for 12. And boy, Bob, you can cut the tension in here.
I'm excited.
Near capacity crowd at the pit in Albuquerque, and there's the bell for the first round. Danny Romero, not unfamiliar with the challenger role. He won the IBF Flyweight title from Francisco Tejedor. That was back in April of '95. He took a 12-round decision. Fought him in Las Vegas. Defended that title one time against Miguel Martinez. Then, of course, that night with Willie Salazar. Broken eye socket. Gave up that title, moving up in weight class today. They're fighting at a 115-pound limit. That's junior bantamweight.
This is just what Romero's got to do to be effective in this fight. He's going straight in, working behind the jab. Sure, he's got, you know, reach disadvantage according to the tail of the tape, but that never hit anybody with a jab. He's already hit the Colombian with a jab to the body a couple times, and he's working it up and down. He's got to come in, move forward, and be aggressive to try to take this title.
Gray, of course, 15 knockouts in his 21 wins. Romero recognized as the harder puncher, but all of those fights coming down at flyweight. He's got 24 knockouts in his 27 wins. Look for Gray to establish the jab. We've got a minute gone by here in round number 1. Oh, and a big right hand by Romero drops Gray. Just as we're saying, he needs to establish that jab. Romero comes right in, throws a right over the top. Let's see what Gray can show. Romero's a big finisher again. 24 knockouts in that 27 wins. This place will go wild. He could pull a first-round knockout.
Romero hit him with right hand over the top. That's what he's got to look for. He's staying within himself. He's hitting Gray with good power jabs, Arnie, and that'll open it up for that right hand.
Gray never been stopped, only has one loss. They're coming to Carlos Salazar back in October of '95.
His legs aren't with him yet, Arnie.
Trying to get that jab going. Harold Gray's got to use that jab to keep Danny Romero off him. Has that big 3-inch reach advantage.
That's what Romero needs to do. Get down on...
Oh, another big right over the top. No 3 knockdown rule today. Keep in mind, the 3 knockdown rule is not in effect. 40 seconds to go in round number 1.
He keeps hitting him with clean right-hand shots like that. It's not going to need to be in effect, Arnie. And there's the left hook.
Gray trying to cover up, should be holding on. Slips down again, they calling it a slip. Larry Chavez calls that a slip, by some time. Big overhand rights. Gray down twice thus far in round number 1. This is scheduled for 12. Don't leave.
Oh,
big uppercut.
Explosive punches by Danny Romero here. Oh, and he's...
Down for the 3rd time. No 3 knockdown rule. Larry Chavez picking up the count. And it looks like Gray will be saved by the bell here. Signaling, letting him know he's okay. And where's the bell? There's the bell for round number 1. And what a round for Danny Romero. They're going wild here at the pit in Albuquerque, dropping champion Harold Gray 3 times in round number 1. They're trying to revive Gray. He looks totally out of it, Bob.
After that first right-hand shot that he got hit with, he never recovered from that, Arnie. And
we're going to take a look at the first knockdown. Look for a big right over the top. There it is. Harold Gray going down. Second knockdown, another right over the top. And Gray just dropping that left hand. Never could get that jab established in round number 1.
And Miguel Diaz has got a hold of Harold Gray's ear, and he's ripping it off his head, trying to wake him up, trying to shake the cobwebs out of him. I wouldn't be giving the guy any instructions like his trainer right now. I don't think it really matters at this point.
He doesn't know what country he's in. Never mind that he's in Danny Romero's backyard, and Romero loving it. Round number 2, and Danny Romero's going to be all over Harold Gray. Gray down 3 times in round number 1. No 3 knockdown rule in effect in the IBF. And it's a good thing for Harold Gray.
Romero very focused here within himself still. If he lands another clean shot on this guy, he's going to finish him. I think. I mean, I've said that. I thought he'd go after the first knockdown if he got hit another clean shot. He certainly did.
Harold Gray never stopped in his career.
That's good work to the body. Oh, and that hook.
Harold Gray almost on automatic pilot at this point. Got hit with that same right hand. He didn't go down this time. It's almost like he's numb from it. Trying to get his legs back underneath him. We mentioned between rounds, Miguel Diaz in his corner out of Las Vegas, almost ripping his ears off, trying to wake up Harold Gray.
Gray, we're so used to...
This has got to be the best round of Danny Romero's professional career, that first round.
I mean, and Gray, who's generally so fluid, is just bouncing around. Oh, there, this fight's over with. He can't keep taking those shots.
Larry Chavez is counting, though. Promoter Cedric Kushner making a signal to stop the fight. Larry Chavez continues to count. Gray can't get up. This fight is over. We got a new IBF junior bantamweight champion. Danny Romero with a stunning second-round knockout after dropping Harold Gray 3 times in the first round. Drops him once more for the 10 count here in round number 2. And they're going wild in the pit in Albuquerque. You couldn't have more stunning a win in your backyard. Danny Romero coming back what was almost a career-ending eye injury at the hands of Willie Salazar back in September of 1985. How to give up his IBF Flyweight title. We're going to take a look. Harold Gray. Take a look again. It's going to be a big overhand right. Gray hitting his neck on the back of the ropes. Larry Chavez counting full 10. We take a look at it from another angle. You see promoter Cedric Kushner waving his hands, wondering why they even bothered to count. But it'll go in the record books as second round KO. Danny Romero improving to 28-1. Up to our ring announcer, Henry Tafoya, with the official announcement.
Referee Larry Chavez stops the bout at 125 of round 2. The winner by knockout and new IBF Junior Bantamweight champion, Danny Romero!
There you have it. Slight correction. He did not have the bout stopped. Larry Chavez counted the full 10. It is a KO. Danny Romero improves to 28-1. That's his 25th knockout. He's the new IBF Junior Bantamweight champion. Harold Gray drops down to 21-2. First time he's been stopped in his professional career. Just an incredible win for Danny Romero, dropping Harold Gray 3 times in the first round. No 3 knockdown rule in effect here today. We're under IBF rules. Coming out, showing a lot of poise as he came methodically after Harold Gray, and one more time dropped that right hand over the top. Gray going down after hitting his neck on the back of the ropes. Larry Chavez counting 10. And you could see the near-capacity crowd here at the pit in Albuquerque. They came to see their hometown boy and hero, Danny Romero, all of 22 years of age, has now won his 2nd world title. Of course, he won the Flyweight Championship from Francisco Teodoro in April of '95. And we're going to go up to our Bob Spagnola in the ring with the new champion, Danny Romero. Take it away, Spag.
I'm here with the new IBF Super Flyweight Champion of the world, Danny Kid Dynamite Romero. How you feel, champ?
I feel good, baby. This is mine. I told everybody I wasn't going to take less than that, so I had to do it.
This guy had never been stopped before. He's a great champion, a road warrior in his own right. You destroyed him.
You know, everybody asked me what was the toughest fight, if this is going to be a tough... He was, man. I just came in prepared. I told him that, you know, he's giving me the opportunity, but I'm going to have to knock him out and take it from him.
I mean, you were so focused in this fight. You were so within yourself, like you talked about in your diary throughout the week in the paper. I want to show you some of the right hands that you caught this guy with. The first one, it just grazed him. We're watching it together. You call it.
Right. You know, that was something that we had been planning on, my both left hand and right hand. The right hand got there first, so, and that's what happens, and I'm glad that it happened that way.
I mean, it was a sensational stoppage. No question in anybody's mind about what is bigger and better things to come from you. People question whether you could punch like that at 115 pounds after being such a big banger as a flyweight.
As I'm going up in weight, I'm getting stronger, hitting harder, as you see tonight.
As you could really, people question, hey, he's coming up in weight with this guy. This guy's the bigger guy. He's taller, more angular, but you were the bigger man in there. You're just growing into this weight.
I proved it, so, you know, I'm real happy with this. I want to thank Cedric. Cedric is the man. He's the #1. We got the best fighter here. We got the best promoter. We're just going to whoop everybody for years to come.
He's gonna definitely be a full-time world champion. There's no doubt. A few defenses in the junior bantamweight title, then he'll move up to the bantamweight, super bantamweight, and who knows how much higher.
The sky's the limit. Hey, congratulations, champ. Bigger and better things. Back to you, Arnie.
All right, and a very happy Danny Romero as we take a look at the knockout one more time. That was round number 2 after he dropped Harold Gray 3 times in round number 1. And not only happy Danny Romero, very happy promoter Cedric Kushner, who might have pulled one of the boxing coups of the year in signing Danny Romero. Very happy now to be with Cedric. And we're out here at an overflow crowd, it seems, at the pit in Albuquerque, New Mexico.